The Cleveland Browns thought day 7 of training camp would be just another practice, another round of reps, another day of protecting the status quo. They thought they could keep their quarterback rotation predictable. Joe Flacco is the placeholder. Veteran Dillon Gabriel as the hand-picked third-round golden boy, and Shador Sanders quietly buried on the depth chart. But then they gave Shedeur a sliver of opportunity, and he didn't just take it, he detonated it. He turned one small window into a franchise-altering moment that the entire NFL is about to notice. Shador Sanders, the 5th-round rookie who has been treated like an afterthought since he walked into the building, finally got a taste of the Browns' starting defense. For the first 6 days of camp, he had been throwing to undrafted rookies, running with the second and third teams, and watching Gabriel and Flacco gobble up the premium reps. Meanwhile, Browns owner Jimmy Haslam spent the week trying to distance himself from Sanders entirely, essentially saying he didn't even want him in Cleveland and throwing GM Andrew Berry under the bus for drafting him. That quote felt like a death sentence for Shedur's shot at the spotlight. Instead, it became the fuel for his breakout. When the Browns tossed him what the coaching staff reportedly called a dog bone, a few series against the starting defense, Shedeur didn't just chew it up, he turned it into a 4-course feast and made the entire organization question its depth chart. Imagine this: Myles Garrett screaming off the edge, Denzel Ward glued to his man, Greg Newsome roaming the backfield. For most rookies, that's a nightmare scenario. For Shador Sanders, it was the perfect stage. On his first series, he went 2-for-3, with the lone incompletion coming on a tight crossing route that still nearly connected. Then he rolled out and delivered a strike to Gage Larvadain, followed by a laser to Cade McDonald in tight coverage. These weren't soft checkdowns or rookie-safe passes. These were high-level NFL throws into windows that close in a heartbeat. And he was doing it without the luxury of first-team receivers. No Amari Cooper. No David Njoku. No stars to bail him out. Just raw poise, precise mechanics, and pure football talent. Meanwhile, Dillon Gabriel was handed his latest golden opportunity and managed to squander it yet again. First-team reps. Clean pockets. The top offensive weapons at his disposal. And what did he do? Exactly what Browns fans have seen all week. Air-mailed passes, near interceptions, and wasted drives. Stat line on day 7. 6 completions on 11 attempts. With 1 touchdown that came only because Gage Larvadain turned a short dump off into a highlight reel play with yards after the catch. Gabriel wasn't creating magic. He was babysitting the offense while everyone else did the work. Contrast that with Shedeur, who's been grinding with backups, running behind a patchwork offensive line, and still producing at a higher level. He finished the day 6-for-10 overall, including a perfect 2-for-3 in his cameo against the Browns' ferocious starting defense. His throws were confident and calculated, the kind of passes that make veterans stop what they're doing on the sideline and pay attention, and they did. Multiple players and reporters noticed the shift in energy. When Shedeur dropped back against the ones, the sidelines started buzzing. There's a different weight to a quarterback who commands a huddle, who looks calm under chaos, who can read a defense and fire a strike with pressure closing in. He doesn't have happy feet. He doesn't panic. He doesn't make excuses. He just plays ball. And that's why the locker room is starting to tilt toward him. The truth is getting harder to hide. This isn't a fair quarterback competition. It's a rigged deck. Dillon Gabriel is being fed face cards, first-team reps, better receivers, better protection, while Shedeur has been handed scraps. And yet, the 5th-round pick is outplaying the 3rd-rounder in nearly every measurable way: accuracy, poise, pocket presence, decision-making, and the stat that matters most: 0 interceptions in camp. Dillon Gabriel can't say the same, so why is Shedeur still buried? Politics, optics, ego. The Browns coaching staff and front office are terrified of admitting what fans, players, and anyone with eyes can see. Their hand-picked prospect is getting outshined by the rookie they didn't want. Jimmy Haslam's public attempt to disown the pick backfired spectacularly. After day 7, that quote looks like the dumbest thing said all offseason, because the only Quarterback in Cleveland who looks like the future of the franchise is the one. Haslam tried to write off Dot, and the fan base knows it. Social media is lighting up with clips of Shedur's darts against the starting defense. Fans are breaking down his footwork, his confidence, his field vision. Local radio is flooded with callers asking the same question. How much longer are they going to pretend Dylan Gabriel is the answer? Even casual fans sipping coffee in the bleachers can see the gap widening. The rookie with the famous last name isn't just surviving, he's taking over. Inside the locker room, the whispers are growing louder. Players gravitate to the real deal, and Shedeur is giving off franchise quarterback energy. Calm, composed. No theatrics. He's confident without being cocky, and he delivers every time he touches the field. That's how respect is earned in the NFL, and respect spreads fast. Gabriel can throw all the checkdowns he wants, but he can't fake the energy shift that happens when Shedeur steps under center. And now, the national media won't be able to ignore this much longer. For weeks, ESPN and NFL Network have stuck to the script, talking up Flacco's veteran steadiness and Gabriel's development curve while pretending Shedeur doesn't exist. But after day 7, that dam is cracking. A fifth-round rookie went toe-to-toe with one of the league's top defenses and looked like he belonged. Looked like the best quarterback in the building. If Gabriel had done that, it would have led every sports show in America. The Browns can call these reps a dog bone all they want, but fans know the truth. That bone turned into a statement, a warning shot, a sign that the quiet takeover is already underway. Shador Sanders isn't asking for the job. He's taking it rep by rep, throw by throw, until the coaches, the owner, the entire league have no choice but to acknowledge what's happening at this point. It's not a question of if Shedeur becomes QB1, it's a matter of when. Maybe it's mid-season. Maybe it's sooner if Gabriel keeps imploding. But the writing is on the wall. The Browns finally, accidentally, got a look at their future. And it's number 12, standing tall in the pocket, delivering strikes, and winning. Over Cleveland, one throw at a time, fans, it's your move. How much longer do you think the Browns can play this charade before Shador Sanders forces their hand? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like the video. Stay tuned because the rookie they tried to hide is about to become the story of the season.